Vlogmas day 23. Y'all, we're so close to Christmas. I've had such a crazy busy morning, and I did like film like an opening for this Vlogmas, but I guess I deleted it, or I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, so I'm gonna redo this. That's okay. I was just telling y'all welcome anyway. So I've had a busy day so far. I really had nothing planned today, but then I decided that I was gonna go ahead and knock my little bit of shopping out that I needed to do. And so I went, first thing this morning, I went to Marshall's, to Ross, and I ended up having to go to Walmart to get the last little bit of gifts that I needed to get and some wrapping supplies and all that. Went and had lunch with James, me and Buster did, and then got back home, and I'm fixing to share with y'all my little haul that I picked up today to show y'all what I got for the grandbabies and Buster, and show y'all that. So it's been a busy, crazy day. It's like these next few days are going to be just kind of no matter what you plan, it's just going to be but I love it, and I'm so excited that we're this close to Christmas, y'all. And I know it's not about the gifts. I know it's not about that. I have truly tried to make this year, and I hope y'all have, seen that. I have really tried to focus on family, togetherness, and spending time with each other, because, the season is about family and love. And so I've really tried to make that my focus this year. But, you still have things you have to do. So I handled all that today. So now I'm going to show y'all my little haul. So I hope you enjoy that, and I will touch base with y'all in just a little bit. I am going to be sharing with y'all a recipe in a little bit when I start to cook dinner. It's stuffed bell peppers. It's just a little recipe I come up with, I guess around 20 years ago. And I just took a bunch of items that we like and just kind of made up this recipe. And we love it. And so I thought, I will share that with y'all because it's really very simple. Y'all know me, I'm all about simple. It's not complicated. And so I just want to share that with y'all. So we'll be doing that in just a little bit. But now let me show y'all what I got the grandbabies and Buster, and show y'all all that. Okay, so I just got home from having lunch with James, and I was going to show y'all the things I bought for our grandbabies and Buster. And this is not everything we've gotten for our grandbabies. We still have stuff that's going to be delivered today, but this is just what I picked up to go with it. So let me start with the grandbabies. So when I walked in Marshall's, I seen these, and I snapped a picture and I sent it to their mama, and I'm like, would the boys like these? And she was like, yes. And these are these cute little Paw Patrol little tennis shoes, and they were $16.99, and they had the sizes for both boys, so I got them both a pair of these. And it's cute because it has the Velcro, so that's cute. So I was real happy when I found those. And then also at Marshall's for them, I picked up this bath. It's got body wash, shampoo, and conditioner all in one. And I thought this was so cute. I thought about busting it up and giving each one, because it's the same thing in both. So I thought about busting it up, but I may just leave it like this and Buster, and give it to them like that, and they can just unwrap it together. So then moving on to Ross, this is the bed I got Buster, and I love it because it sits on the tile floor, and he's already cold natured, but he's gonna have his heating pad in there, but it's really nice. And it was only $11.99, y'all. This is so nice. And I like that it has the higher side, so you can kind of be more like, I don't know, cozy. So it's like a corduroy type. Anyway, I just like this. It's really cute. And then I got to thinking, I don't know if I should have got that color, but that's the only one they had in that color. They didn't have any more beds like that in different colors. So then for Buster at Ross, I got him this eagle. He loves the furry stuff. I don't know, but I got him this, and it was $4.99. And then I picked up Benson this. His daddy loves Captain America. And so I picked this up for Benson. It was $2.99. It's a little, and they squeak. Okay, then moving on to Walmart, I picked up for the boys. I picked them up these Paw Patrol like towels with the washcloths. And I thought this would be such a cute gift together, you know. So I got them both the same thing. So I got that for them. Oh, I didn't show y'all. At Marshall's, no, at Ross, I picked up this book. It says, "You Are the Love of in my Heart." And it's just such a sweet little book. And I loved it. I thought it was so cute. And I picked that up for them. And also I picked up, I think this is for Ryder, maybe Gunner. I don't know which one. I ordered this off of Amazon. This was on the list their mom gave me. And it's motorcycles that go zoom and vroom. So, those cute little books. Now, moving on to, I got this at Ross. Okay, this one come from Ross. This is for Buster. It's canine kebabs, dog treats with real chicken. I hope he likes it. I don't know. If he don't, Benson will. Now, moving on to Walmart. For our grand cat, Link, I got him this catnip banana. I think he's going to love that. So I picked that up for him. And then for Buster, because he loves the furry, I got him this cute little hedgehog. I just thought it was so cute. And he loves the furry, so. And then I also picked him up this chicken jerky. He loves this stuff. And I got him another bag of the sweet potato wrap with chicken. He loves these. Loves them. So, and then I bought some wrapping paper and some ribbon and some boxes, but that was it. So that's all I got. I'm going to get to wrapping, and then when it gets time, I'm going to show y'all that recipe, and then that'll be it. So I will touch base with y'all in a little bit. Okay, I'm about to start the peppers, and I was just going to kind of give you a rundown of what you're going to need for your stuffed bell peppers. All right, so what I do is I have this recipe will vary based on how many peppers you're going to stuff, but I'm going to stuff at least 4. Hopefully I can stuff 5, but at least 4 bell peppers. So I have about 1 pound of hamburger meat. You're going to need a ranch dressing, a taco seasoning, a can of petite diced tomatoes, and I like these because they have garlic and olive oil. I stumbled on these by accident and I really love them. And you're going to need a can of whole kernel corn. That's it. And your bell peppers, of course. And let me show you the bell peppers I use. I normally get the tricolored bell peppers because to me they just have a better taste. They're not as bitter as the green bell peppers, but I've done this with green bell peppers and it's good too. Oh, and you're going to need one other item. You're going to need some shredded cheese, and I use the Fiesta Blend shredded cheese, and that is all you're going to need to make these bell peppers. So first things first, we are going to brown our hamburger meat and get that brown, and then we're going to drain it, and then we'll start mixing everything else in with it. So let me put my bell peppers to the side because as my meat is draining, I will then go wash my bell peppers and, cut the tops off and get all the stuff out of the middle of them and have them ready to stuff. So let me get, this is some of that hamburger meat James went to that little butcher shop and bought. So we're going to see how it tastes. So I'm going to get that browning, and while that's browning, I'm going to take my peppers over to the sink and I'm going to wash them and get them ready to be stuffed. I'm only going to go ahead and just clean 4, and then if I see that I have enough to stuff a 5th one, then I will then clean it, but I don't want to clean it and get it all cut up and not be able to use it because that would just be a waste. So I'm going to start with my 4, and let me get a good knife. So all I do is I'm going to cut the tops off. And then we're just gonna, y'all hear Buster slurping up his water. Just gonna kind of clean all this out. And I like to go in there and just cut all this extra stuff out. That's it. And then, you know, you'll wash it out, of course, but that's all I do. Then I just use like a regular pan and I just set them in there. And like I said, hopefully I'm going to be able to do 5. But if not, this will do. Okay, my hamburger meat was so lean. I don't really have anything to drain off of it. But if you had a lot to drain, you would drain your hamburger meat, but I'm going to skip that part because I cooked it down and I really don't have anything to drain off of it. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding my other ingredients, such as I'm going to add my corn, but I'm going to drain my corn. So let me go get my corn drained. Okay, I've drained my corn, so I'm going to add my corn. Oops. I'm going to add my tomatoes in the juice. I'm not going to drain it. Kind of mix that up. Then I'm going to add my taco seasoning. And my ranch. I'm going to mix all this up. Let it cook. So good. Okay, I'm gonna get me a little spoon. I'm gonna test this. Perfect. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese to it. I'm going to preheat my oven to 300. And now I'm going to get my bell peppers over here and we're going to start stuffing them. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to take and I like to put a little bit of cheese in the bottom of my bell peppers. Just like that. So now I'm going to start stuffing my bell peppers. And I'm gonna have plenty to do the other 2 peppers, which is awesome. I've actually got too much stuffing, but that's okay. So let me get my other 2 bell peppers clean, and then I'm gonna stuff them, and I'll be right back. Okay, let me set this over here out of the way. So now that I have my peppers stuffed, I'm going to go back over them with some cheese. I'm going to cover it with foil. And I'm gonna put them in the oven on 300 for about 30 minutes. I'll check them. You just wanted to leave them in there long enough for the bell peppers to soften up and get done. So that's what I'm gonna do with this, but I gotta let my oven preheat. So normally I do not have that much left over because we usually get those little packs from Walmart, and it cooks down more than this. So I guess this was a little bit over a pound, which was fine because I wanted to use all my bell peppers because I like to cook enough for James to take for his lunch the next day, and it'll give me some for lunch tomorrow as well. So what I'm gonna do with my leftovers, I'm gonna let that cool. I'm gonna bag it up, I'm gonna stick it in my freezer, and then the next time that I need a quick meal, I can just grab a couple bell peppers, already have my stuffing, and it'll be done. So it's not gonna go to waste. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. But once my oven preheats at 300, I'm gonna put these in, and I'm gonna check them in about 30 minutes. And like I said, you just really wanting your bell peppers to get soft because we didn't pre-cook them or anything. So you just wanna kind of let them get softened up. And then what I do is once they're done, I just put one on my plate, I cut it all up, I add a little bit of sour cream, maybe a little more cheese if you want to, and you have a meal, and it is so good. So I will show you all that once it's done. So let me let the oven preheat. I'm gonna stick them in there, and then I'll be back once they're done. This is a quick meal, but it doesn't taste like a quick meal. You know, it tastes like you really put a lot of time into it. And this is like a meal for us. If you wanted to, you could serve it with garlic bread. You could add whatever you wanted to this that you like. I mean, some people my granny puts rice in hers. I don't put rice in mine. It's really just whatever your family likes. And we love this. And I really, really love those petite diced tomatoes that have the garlic and olive oil. I picked those up by mistake one day. I was buying up some canned vegetables because I was getting ready to make some soup, and I got those instead, and I didn't realize it, and I used them in this recipe, and I'm like, they are so good. And I used them in my soup too, and it was really good. So I really like those. That was a happy accident. But if you try this recipe, let me know what you think. I love it. It is so good, and it is a favorite around here, and it's quick, it's simple. I mean, total prep time from beginning to end was less. I mean, the longest part is browning your hamburger meat. I mean, that's it. So ever how long it takes you to brown hamburger meat, that's the longest part of this whole deal. And then, you know, the oven time, but the prep time is nothing. It's so easy. So I hope y'all enjoyed this quick little recipe that's so good and hearty. Okay, my timer just went off. Let me check it. I'm gonna leave them another 10 minutes and that should do it. And then I'll just turn my oven off and let them just stay in there until James gets home. So I'm gonna set my timer for another 10 minutes. So that'll be a total of 35 minutes because I put them in there for 25 minutes. And so I'm gonna add another 10 minutes to it. Okay, now I'll be back to check in 10 minutes. Okay, they've cooked for 35 minutes. I've just taken them out of the oven and I think they're good. So I'm gonna let you take a look. And then I'm gonna show you how we serve them. They're good and cooked. So, let me show you how I serve it. All right, I'm just gonna get a small one. Ooh. And there you have it. All right, now, they should have cooked a little longer. Mine's still, it's done, but it's still like got a little crunch to it, which is fine for me because I kind of like that. But I've covered them up and I've just stuck them back in the oven. The oven's not on, but it's still warm, and they'll just kind of like finish, kind of like cooking up a little bit. But I just mix all this up together. And now the time. I gotta sample it, y'all. I just gotta sample it for you. Let's see. It's good. It's so good. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's one of our favorites. And like I said, I prefer, and I think James does too. James, you prefer the red, the yellow, and the orange bell peppers over the green? Yeah. These are a little more sweet. The green is a little more bitter, but we've done it in both, and this is my favorite. So anyway, that's how I do my stuffed bell peppers. Real quick, simple, easy, but so delicious. All right, y'all, that is gonna do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, but before I go, I wanted to tell y'all about a cute little movie that my son told me about for Christmas, and I just got finished watching it, and it is so good, and I thought I would share it with y'all. Maybe y'all have heard it, maybe y'all have seen it. It's called The Star, and it's the animated movie, but it's about the birth of Jesus and about the little donkey. And I just thought it was so cute, and I just loved it so much. So if you're trying to find something to watch, maybe entertain the kids or whatever, I highly recommend watching The Star. We have a Fire Stick, so I just rented it on our Fire Stick, and it was like $2.99 or $3.99, I can't remember. But my son said they rented it on YouTube. I don't know anything about that, but it's so good. I loved it. I love anything to do with the birth of Jesus and this time of year, so it was so sweet. Tomorrow's gonna be somewhat of a fun day for me because I'm getting a pedicure, but I'm so happy. Got all the shopping done today, got everything wrapped under the tree, all that's done. So I'm gonna go get my pedicure tomorrow, go to the thrift store, and then I'm gonna come back home and I'm gonna make a no-bake cheesecake, real simple, easy. and I'm probably gonna make a caramel pie. I'm gonna have the caramel pie for here for Christmas Day, but I'll probably take the cheesecake up to my granny's for Christmas Eve. No sense in me taking a caramel pie since she made the caramel cake. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me today. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, and if you try it, you'll have to let me know. After I eat all mine, it was perfect. The bell peppers were perfect. I like a little bit of a crunch with my bell peppers. I don't like them soggy. So they were perfect, and I had cooked them in the oven for 35 minutes. So they were perfect for me. I did cover them up and stick them back in the oven. The oven is not on, so they'll kind of soften up just a little bit more. But they are so good. I really, really love them, and I hope you enjoy the recipe. So until next time, bye y'all.